The Secretary of Defense will head to Poland this week to meet U.S. troops in the NATO country, and that's where the U.S. has deployed 5,000 service members in hopes of hardening the alliance's eastern flank. It's out of concern that Russia could steamroll through Ukraine and move to take the former Soviet Republic of Moldova. That would put Vladimir Putin on the doorstep of NATO. And as President Biden said today, attacking one NATO country is attacking them all. CBS's Charlie D'Agata is in Lviv, Ukraine, near Poland's border and the new temporary home of the U.S. Embassy. Good evening, Charlie.
Norah, the president's address came a bit late for any official reaction here. Ukrainians will be hopeful the U.S. is open to negotiations, but realistically more fearful of what may come.
The Russian threat still has Ukraine skeptical and on edge tonight. The foreign minister saying we'll believe in a de-escalation when we see a full-scale pullout. Despite Russian reassurances, U.S. officials tell CBS News those troops pulling back to their barracks are not frontline forces, describing them as irrelevant, and they represent just a fraction of the rest of the 150,000 troops, missiles, and warships that remain in place by land and sea. Critically, that includes Russian troops on joint military exercises in Belarus, just a few hundred miles from the capital, Kyiv. A U.S. official tells CBS News that Russian forces have moved into attack positions, and Americans have been told to leave immediately. It's unclear how many of the thousands of U.S. citizens living in Ukraine still remain here. Some, like Keith Morrison, have sought safer refuge here in Lviv, but no plans to cross the Polish border.
A full-scale invasion?
I mean, yeah, sure. If troops are coming to Lviv, that would definitely influence our decision.
Now, there was that major cyber attack that you mentioned earlier tonight. It shut down the websites of the Ministry of Defense and a couple of major banks. Everything was up and running in a couple of hours. People that we spoke to said it was probably something to test the system. Norah?
Charlie D'Agata in Lviv, thank you.